What it do, everybody? It's your boy King Crowder back again with another history lesson that many of us may know, but others may not have had a stream focus on or education of us about. Today's lesson, we're going to go to the court case that was iconic, that changed the way Black Americans, specifically males, are treated and how what things are considered unconstitutional. The court case in question is called Norris v. Alabama, where it had to go in trial of the Scottsboro Borough case mentioned in the previous video. If you don't know the Scottsboro Borough case in detail, hit the link below. Check the channel. It is right after or before this content. The Scottsboro Borough case was when 9 Black American boys were accused falsely of raping by a white woman. No evidence, no support, nothing was given, just the word of mouth, and they were convicted by an all-white jury. You must understand that this was illegal due to systematic racism and prejudice in the South. They did not have a free trial. Under the Fourth Amendment, it says that you must have a proper, equal, and no deniability of who you are should be given, so their constitutional rights were challenged. Norris v. Alabama challenged the state of Alabama because what they did was unconstitutional under the law. They convicted a young man without any support, any evidence, and needed to be reversed. These young men were given the death penalty and life without parole without any outlandish evidence. The Supreme Court agreed that this court case had no support system, no laws, and the 14th Amendment was a protection clause. The court case highlighted other places such as Strouder v. West Virginia, Neal v. Delaware, to address the natural suit on how they were given unequal footing. How can a jury, not of their peers, not of their like-minded individuals, but of concurrently white people, cannot be proven to convict other people? The case went in and used a word called prima facie, which means the acceptance of true unloose species, that a discrimination law cannot substantially hold Black Americans in the community that have not been accused on a jury. They must have representation of themselves, like-minded individuals. That is why a jury pool cannot be one particular race, ethnicity, or social class. You need people from all different dynamics to get a fair, balanced, and even trial. Mr. Norris died even though he went through the death sentence twice. He died of old age in 1983 when he was paroled in 1943. He had to get a pardon by the staunch racist George Wallace in 1976. He spent 15 years in prison and 30 years from a fugitive running. During this period of runaway, Norris worked in the United States in New York City as a warehouse worker. He was forced to change his name and forced to get his whole sentence overturned. What people don't know is Mr. Norris was the last survivor of the 9 group boys who were in the Scottsboro Borough case. He didn't get support. He didn't get a lasting ceremony to get himself reestablished. The young man was convicted in trial as a boy who never got the right to grow up as a man, and we got no love for him at the end. Think about this for a second, y'all. He was wrongfully convicted as a teenage boy. His family members, he's passed away. He died while in prison. When he got out, he got no proper search, no proper re-entry to society. What do you think was going to happen to the young man? This court case was such an eye-opening experience because it shed light on how young Black males in the South were convicted wrong without any due process. It addressed the issue that the United States had to face. Are we treating our citizens fairly and correctly? The answer was, of course, no. But this court case tried to redefine that structure, reestablish what was legal, and also set a tone for what was going to be allowed in the future. The Scottsboro Borough case convicted many Black Americans not known as the Scottsboro 9. Think of the countless others who faced the same rigorous crime and accusation without any support. This court case just sheds a light on the horrific crimes against humanity in America. We got to call them what they are, y'all. Crimes against humanity of a particular ethnic group that were formerly enslaved in chattel slavery, who still have not gotten their support and just due as they want. The Scottsboro Borough case reflected Noise v. Alabama, and changed the impact on how we do law to this day. So when you go to the court cases now in this country and your attorney says we need the 14th Amendment and it needs to be constitutional, thank the Scottsboro Borough case for changing what was unconstitutional and how more racially diversity and proportion juries must be submitted. Without that, we would still be having the same situation that occurred in the early 19th century. It's your boy, King Crowder. Check it back out again, y'all. Want to shed a light on some historical convictions and how they were so impactful on the story of America. This court case decision changed the laws, the legal system, and how we can convict others and how everyone deserves the right to a free, speedy, and expedited trial. It's your boy, checking out. I hope you learned something. Until next time, peace.